Hello again. This will be part 3, and it should be the last part of the Dalrymple Gap Walking Track videos. I'll just do a review of the rest, the important gear that I was carrying. Those shoes, that lightweight shoes that you saw me wearing, the high-tech Ortholite, I don't know, eye shield crap on there, whatever. They're really good. They were on special at a store that I go to, outdoor store that I go to, and I think they were originally about 90 bucks, but they were on special for I think about 45 or something, half price or something, 40 bucks, 45. So I bought them, and they are actually really good. They're canvas with a sort of a shell sole, deep shell sole. They they're I prefer them to flip-flops, thongs, but yeah, I reckon they're really good. High tech. It seems to be a pretty good brand. They make biking boots and whatnot. The other thing is I carry quite an extensive first aid kit. This is a 1 to 4 people first aid kit, because you never know, you know, you might be out there and you might come across, you know, other people who are injured or whatever. So, and this is a Adventure Medical Kits first aid kit that I got online from, I can't remember where. Very good. The pants that I was wearing are Mountain Designs, made in China. Mountain Designs, I can't remember what model are they. They're the, let's cut that off before use. That's the security device. Which I didn't even notice. The Mountain Design Sterling is the model. Outdoor pants. They're quite, there's a lot of elastic in them. They're sort of a bit lycra-ish. I was sort of a bit dubious about buying these sorts of pants, but I tell you what, they are just super comfortable. Yeah, I highly recommend them. They're not cheap, but yeah, I recommend them. I rate them. Now, the tools that I was carrying is the Rat 1, OKC, Ontario Knife Company Rat 1 in D2 steel. Very nice. It's really, where's some paper that I just gave it a lick just then. And a strop. Yeah, super sharp. That D2 steel, yeah, I really like it. That's definitely a steel that I'm going to look for in the future. If I buy any more knives, I've got that many, I don't need them. The other blade that I carried was the RTAC 2. Yeah, you know, it's a sort of a toss-up whether just to take one general purpose knife, but I always like to have backup. So I had the small Rat 1 and also another Ontario Knife Company, the RTAC 2, big enough to do serious chopping with, and you know, pretty much kill anything that walks on this continent. The other tool that I carried, I didn't use it, but you know, you never know. They come in handy. The Leatherman. This is a Leatherman rebar. The reason there's a bit of rust here, I'm gonna have to fix that. It is stainless. Yeah, there's no such thing as stainless. There's stainless. It's the rebar. It's like the budget version, one of the budget versions, but see, I got that. I used to do a fair bit of flying, not so much now with COVID, but that was a redemption on the Qantas points, so it was free. Now the last thing is the pack. Just move the buddy forward. Last thing is the pack. The Tatonka Bison 90+10. It is just a little bit too big. Yeah. But it's extremely versatile. The X1 system, you can see that X1. Yeah, you can suit it to pretty much any size person, or most size of people. It's extremely comfortable. Yeah, I didn't have a problem with it carrying it. It was pretty full. Oh yeah, the other tool. Oh, forgot about that. The other tool. Sorry, I'm hiding myself. The other tool. Yeah, the Tonka Bison. I mean, it's really versatile. It's got, yeah. You know, I'm not going to go into detail. You can go on their website and have a look at it, and see what it's like. It's one of the dearer packs, but it's a very well made and very high quality pack. No doubt about it. And very comfortable. I had the bladder's actually still in there, so you can just put a bladder in there. Don't have to leave a bladder in there. The other tool that I had was the Barco Laplander. I didn't grab the Silky. The Laplander is not as high quality as the Silky, but this thing cuts almost as well as the Silky. Not quite, but almost. And it's a lot lighter. I mean, this is a very light unit. It weighs nothing. So yeah, I never used it. Yeah, so that's that. So that's a review of the goodies, and I hope you enjoy the rest of, well, hope you enjoyed part 3. I'm pretty sure it's going to be the last part. Yeah, I know the videos are long, but you know, there was a whole heap of footage and I'm not going to waste it because, yeah, it was quite an adventure. So I can't wait to do it again and I'll probably do it with the Lastenkratzer, my other Tatonka. So enjoy the video. See you later. There are mosquitoes here. Not a lot, but enough just to bug you, you know. So I'm going to take a bit of a skinny dip before I cook up some food. Yeah, after all that sweating, I tell you. So look away. Oh. Ah. Oh, that is cool. Yeah, that's cold. Smells a bit. A bit of moss in these rocks. So, yeah. That feels good. Even if it, oh. Yeah. Oh. So there's quite a few mosquitoes here. It's not bad, but could be worse. I've experienced a lot worse. So don't you, because the water here is still, it's not running. But I'm cooking dinner because I'm knackered. I'm probably going to crash in a couple of hours. It's only 2:20, so I've got a cacciatore and some chicken flavoured noodle soup that's got very low carbs, only 3%. Oh. That's not much at all, but so what's it got in it? Sugars, 0.4 gram. Yeah, it's not too bad.
garbage in this bag. So I've got soup water heating up, and I didn't want to light a fire. Not for the sake of, you know, a cup of soup and maybe, I don't know, a cup of tea. There's so much leaf litter and everything around, you know. And it's pretty dry. Got to torch the place. I don't think I'm allowed to light a fire here anyway. But so that's my setup. Got one guy lying under a rock. It's not ideal, but hey, it'll get the job done. And when I tried it out, it worked. When I get in that thing, I'm gonna crash. I just hope that my legs are all right tomorrow, because that was a full bore leg workout. You can see me. Yeah, that was a full bore leg workout. I hadn't had a leg workout like that for a long time. Wow. When I got to the summit, I thought, oh, thank God. And the descent on this side of the range, it's pretty severe. And could have just about used a mirror and walked backwards because it's easier. But going back would be a lot easier. Definitely. Although I might have to cut myself a couple of poles, because going down the other side, it's going to be rough. For sure. This is going down well. Nice and greasy, just what I needed. Where's that water going? Still cooking. Tighten it up a bit more on it. Yeah, neat near it. I've got to find a recipe for low carb bread. It's really hard to eat greasy stuff like this. Without bread. hardtack too, which I have used as a machete a couple of times now, and also the rat one. If you only bring one, you know, like medium-sized knife, it's sort of, it's a compromise, and it's, you know, it's not the best of either world, so it gives me, I always like a backup anyway. Yeah, I'm right next to the highway, so I've got phone coverage. But I had phone coverage all the way up to the summit, because I was near the summit there when I heard it go off. Heard the message come through, or some garbage. So that was really good. You know, some people would say, oh, you need to be right in the wilderness. Nah. I'm in the bush right now. Let me tell you. Anyone who's considering doing the Dalrymple Gap walk, yeah, you're probably right if you only go one way, and get picked up at the other end, dropped off at one end, picked up at the other end. But it's a serious leg workout, let me tell you. Yeah. So gonna be, and I've got to go to work on Monday. Today's Thursday. I've got to go to work on Monday, Aussies, and so I'll have the weekend to recover. But I've got some. I'm pretty sure this is Tennessee whiskey, so I think George Dickel or Rollins Tennessee whiskey. So cheers. Oh yeah. This is medication, just to make sure that I haven't consumed any bacteria, even though this is filtered. Ooh, that's nice. I've actually got a beer in the water. I'll have that this evening. Not going to have any more of that. That's just going to knock me over, for sure. Damn, Aussies are really, yeah, it's quite a few now. The ants and the mosquitoes have figured out that there's food around me. But so this is Woolworth chicken soup, and it's actually really good stuff. I reckon it's really good stuff. We've got a proper spoon. Might let that cool down properly and then just drink it, because these sporks are useless for soup. How did the Swiss become expert chocolatiers? Not really. Should be the Mexicans. Alright. I'll sign off until later. Hopefully the green ants are not going to invade my pack. Yeah, when they smell food, that's it. I remember being in the Northern Territory, Derby, and I was camping in a tent, and I had some bananas in there, and I went out, did a bit of fishing, exploring and that, and come back, and it's just full of ants. And I was like, how the hell did they get in? Well, they smelt the bananas and bit through the floor of the tent to get in, and then just went crazy on the bananas. So I'm going to sign off now until later, because these batteries don't last very long. I'm only going to have one battery left for tomorrow, so I want to save that. little skink poking his head. Just where a bit of sun shining to the right. He's poking his damn mosquitoes. Poking his head through over the rock, checking me out. This skinky. Alright, so I've gone upstream a bit to try and find a more comfortable rock to sit on. Yeah, well, I was trying to find a rock that had a back to it and another rock behind it, but it's not very comfortable. Let's see if I can get more comfortable. Oh yeah, that's a little. See if I can stretch my legs. It's so I had that cacciatore salami for I don't know, early dinner, and then I had that Woolworths chicken soup, chicken flavoured soup, chicken noodle soup, and I have to tell you, that's one of the cheapest soups that I've ever bought, and it's still one of the best. It actually tastes like chicken soup, and there's heaps of noodles in it. It's definitely good value. It's only about 90 cents, I think, a packet. So, you know, when I got in and had a skinny dip, it was damn cold, but I had this beer in there, and it didn't get very cold at all. So I can see skinks everywhere. There's a rock now. A lizard on a rock. There he goes. He's gone. Yeah. Unfortunately, this camera's very wide angle, so I can't get close-ups. I don't know how much battery. There's not much battery left on this, so you've seen my my bedding setup, and there's really not a hell of a lot more to say. As I expected, no one's turned up at this end, at the Damper Creek end. This must be Damper Creek, I don't know. That's what the school teacher told me, that it was Damper Creek, so I'll take a word for it. She probably knows more about this area than I do. I'm still a foreigner here. Yeah, what time is it? It's 20 to 4, and you can see the shadows are getting longer, and I can only suspect that the mosquitoes are just going to get even more rabid. Yeah, so I'll just keep talking until this battery dies, and then tomorrow, there's that skink again. And then tomorrow, what's he eating? Eating moss off the rock. That's weird. And then tomorrow, I'll put a new battery in, and I'll do very little talking. I'm just going to concentrate on humping it and getting back so that I can get home and really relax, because I am. Oh man, that was a serious workout, and then I'm going to have it tomorrow. It's going to be interesting to see how I pull up. Should be all right. Maybe if I'm a bit sore in that, I'll just pop a few pop a few Advil and see how I go. I only bring the one beer because first of all, it's, how many percent is this? 7.5%. 7.5? Yeah, 7.5%. It's Cooper's vintage ale, but it's very what's it called? It's essentially a pale ale, a very powerful double strength pale ale, not double strength, but 1.5 times the strength. So hopefully the ants are not going to try and invade my hammock, or I don't know, snake, because we are so high up. Well, not high up here, but there's no water here for any crops to be around. This creek isn't running. It's just, there's a fair bit of stagnant water here. It's not stagnant, it's still clear, and I've been drinking it through my life straw. I'll tell you what, this is one of the best investments ever. Yeah, I need to get one of those bag ones where you can squeeze it into a cup so you can actually use it to cook with, because that one you can only drink out of it. You've got to suck. You have to introduce a vacuum to get the water out. You can sort of dribble it out, sort of, but it would take you can sort of shake it out, but it'd take a very, very long time. So got to get one of those bag ones like Scotty's got. Scotty's gone camping. No, Scotty's Gone Walkabout, sorry, that's his channel. Scotty's Gone Walkabout. Yeah, it's a bit of an inspiration to me. He's only a young guy. I don't think he's that young, but yeah, he's a young guy. And his camera work is pretty spectacular. But obviously he spends a lot of time doing that, and takes a lot of resources into producing a really crash-hot video. Like he was saying, this latest camera that he's got is $4,000. Yeah, I mean, I actually saw one at the camera house. It was $4,000, and it's essentially a semi-professional. But you know what? Unless I'm getting thousands of subscribers, there is no way that I'm investing in a really expensive camera, because it's so easy to break them. This E light is fine. The only other thing that I'm really sort of worried about is tree fall. There's a lot of dead trees sort of falling over here and there and hanging up in other trees, and like right where I am and that. But there's really not a whole lot of place to camp. And that was where the trees are set up in such a way that I can have tarp and hammock all set up together. Yeah. The angle of the apex of the A, sort of the V, inverted V of the tarp is pretty flat. That's because, number one, there's not going to be any rain. I doubt if there's going to be any dew. So, and the wind is sort of, because we're in the creek bed here. I'm in the creek bed here. Yeah, it's sort of overhead. The wind is overhead. It doesn't really hit me that much. Yeah, I'm just waiting for this battery to die. Finish off my beer. Then I think I'm probably going to hang out for a while until I need a piss. Take a piss, and then I'm going to crash, because I am pretty exhausted. But I didn't see a cassowary, but I did see its shit. And on that sign, on the sign up there, it says, you'll probably see its poo. Yeah, so it was definitely cassowary poo. I've never seen poo like that before. And it was just full of fruit, or undigested fruit, or undigested pits. Oh, my shoulders are sort of right there. Oh yeah. It's not, with carrying a pack, especially a heavy one, that second day, the first day is painful. The second day starts off really, really painful, but I do have experience in backpacking, like in the army, and with equipment that was below subpar. It was shit. Really bad, boots that were not comfortable, equipment that was not even third rate, fifth rate. So I've yeah, I know a little bit about backpacking, and yeah, it's not until about the third day where you just, yeah, everything's all the muscles that you need, all the bones and joints and everything that pokes out that is getting hammered. Yeah, gets into shape and just gets used to it. So, but I'm not going to be here 3 days. So tomorrow morning, if I wake up and I'm sore in all the wrong places, I'll definitely, before breakfast, because I'm going to be getting up pretty damned early. I don't want to be traipsing around at night, but I'll probably be getting up, when it's still dark, do my cleanse the temple, as they say, do my ablutions, have some breakfast. I've got some instant porridge, and I know I bagged porridge, but there's a limit to what you can carry and what you can have for breakfast. I was going to carry eggs and fry them up, and not for a short trip like this. And so, not when I'm lugging it so far over a mountain, which it is, mountain range. So just have a little bit of instant porridge, some coffee, some good strong coffee. What I'll do is I'll deplete my water bladder, because there are so many creek crossings. Once you get over the range, on the other side, what I'll do is I'll just go hell for leather. I'll deplete. I won't go hell for leather, but I'll go hard, and I'll deplete all of my water bladder, and then I've still got a litre of in an Nalgene bottle. I'll hook into that, so that'll be 3 kilos less. And because there's so many creek crossings, I'll just keep refilling that life straw bottle at every creek. Yeah. I'm surprised this battery hasn't died. So, Aussie. Yeah, it's starting to come out. The shadows are getting longer. The birds are coming to drink at the creek, at the pools, before they retire. And I think everything's preparing to retire soon. Maybe not soon, but it's only 10 to 4, but man, it feels like a lot later. I feel like I've gone 10 rounds with Tyson, I'm telling you. I still feel good, still feel alright, but yeah, that was a serious leg workout. And I've not really worn that pack for any length of time, so that was I actually, when I came and did the recce yesterday, just a couple of hours walking, I was carrying a different pack, a smaller pack, and one way of reducing how much you carry is just carry a smaller pack, and you can't fit as much in it. I don't know, maybe next time, I don't know what I'll do. It's sort of a toss-up between, if I just take a bivvy, I don't like sleeping on the ground. I really don't. I did it all the time. I did it for 3 years in the army. We just slept on the ground, but yeah, I don't like sleeping on the ground. It doesn't matter what type of mat, whether you've got a blow-up mat or a self-inflating. I've got a good self-inflating mat, but yeah, you're still on the ground. There's nothing like a mattress, And even back then, when I was only like 20 years old, 21, 22, whatever, yeah, I still woke up super sore, every morning. So I'm going to give this hammock a go, and if it proves to be as good as a lot of people reckon they are, and it's a good one, DD Hammocks, English made, or I don't know where it's made. Yeah, if it proves to be good, I shall persist with it, I think. The only issue is as long as you've got trees to hang it on, you know, two trees, say 4 metres apart, 5 metres apart to hang it up on. If you haven't got those trees, well, you're not gonna be able to hang it. And if I'm travelling in the car, well, I've got a kite, you know, a fold up kite that's really good. You see further down there a massive rock down the other end of the creek. I might go for a little bit of an explore there. Yeah. So, surprised this battery hasn't died yet, so see you later. What happens is that, is that recording? Yeah. What happens is that all the dirt gets washed away and the rocks are just left. That's what happens. Yeah. So this battery is well and truly dead. So see ya. All right, got my pack back. Oh, yeah. As soon as I sit down, I've been in the car for about, I don't know, half an hour, and yeah, starting to stiffen up. But I felt really good coming back. It only took me 2.5 hours to go the other way. So that was with carrying virtually nothing. I'll go into detail what I did carry in and what I did carry out. And so yeah, that's the Dalrymple Gap Walking Track. Whew. That was a mission, let me tell you. For a while there, I was thinking I bit off more than I could chew, but what do you do? Whatever you're bitten off, just chew as hard as you can, as fast as you can. So, chuck this thing back in the car. Oh, man, am I going to be so happy when I get in my own bed. Oh. Alright, see you later.